Good evening. I'm Hollis Amley, head of Upper School, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this year's Upper School Awards ceremony. Though our meeting format today is different, and I wish we could be together in person, we wanted still to create a special space to celebrate and lift up some of the more noteworthy examples of excellence in academics, extracurriculars, service, and leadership, and to recognize students who have gone above and beyond in living up to the precepts and principles of the St. John's community. Before we begin our program, Jenny Green, class of 2021, will sing the national anthem. Then please sing along as our St. John's alma mater is played. Enjoy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much. I'm proud to introduce our very own faculty member on behalf of the United States Military Academy, West Point, Lieutenant Colonel, U.S. Army retired, Dehanya Hunt, who will be presenting Pierce Ederle his appointment to the United States Military Academy, West Point.
Hi, my name is Lieutenant Colonel retired Dehanya Hunt. Not only do I work at St. John's School, but I am also a liaison officer for the United States Military Academy at West Point for the Houston area. It is a pleasure to present Pierce Ederle with an appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point, New York. For those of you who may not know, West Point graduates have served our country for over 2 centuries. We have provided the nation with military leaders such as Generals Grant, Lee, Patton, Eisenhower, and MacArthur. Of the first 30 NASA astronauts, 6 were West Pointers, including Ed White, the first American to walk in space, and Buzz Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon. We have seen West Pointers as presidents, members of Congress, business executives, and community leaders. Indeed, at West Point, much of the history we teach was made by those we taught. West Point has provided our nation with leaders of character and will continue to do so in the generations to come. West Point demands a particular kind of student, one who is extremely motivated, physically fit, possesses high academic acumen, and is interested in a military career. This student must receive a nomination from a member of Congress and realize that at West Point, excelling in military leadership is as important to class standing as understanding quantum physics. In addition to leadership, West Point is also among the nation's top academic institutions. It offers over 40 academic majors in both the sciences and humanities and has produced more Rhodes Scholars than any other college or university in the country except Harvard, Yale, and Princeton. It has also produced more winners of the Hertz Fellowship, the scientific equivalent of the Rhodes, than all other schools except for MIT, Stanford, and Princeton. This year, over 15,000 highly qualified students from across the country competed for one of 1,200 appointments to West Point. St. John's School is honored to have one of these successful applicants in its graduating class. For the aspiring candidate, West Point offers a fully paid 4-year college scholarship valued at $250,000. The candidate undergoes rigorous mandatory physical training, leadership development, and moral ethical training to develop these attributes necessary to earn a Bachelor of Science degree and become a commissioned leader of character as an active duty Army officer serving our soldiers, our Army, and our nation. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to award one of these prestigious scholarships to a deserving St. John's student. On behalf of the President of the United States, I am pleased to award this appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point, New York, to Pearson Ederle. Congratulations and go Army.
Thank you, Ms. Hunt, and congratulations, Pierce. I would now like to turn the program over to Upper School Dean of Students, Bailey Duncan, who will announce our service awards.
The Imagination Editorial Excellence Award is given to that standout staff member who consistently provides incisive commentary and thoughtful insights throughout the evaluation process. This year, the award recipient is Ariana Lee, whose enthusiasm and dedication has been admired since the moment she joined the staff as a reader her freshman year. Now a poetry editor, she continually impresses with her passion for poetry, innovative content ideas, and maturity. The Quadrangle Award is given to 2 editors who contributed countless hours of service to the creation of the yearbook, other than Editors-in-Chief Charlotte Curtin and Lauren Kapeloff, who are beyond stellar in their leadership in this most challenging year. The award recipients took on 3 monumental challenges this year: getting seniors to turn in their photos and quotes, coordinating senior personality pictures, and assisting dozens of parents in designing the ads for their seniors. Combined, they were responsible for completing over 300 pages of the book. For their organizational acumen, flair for design, and positive attitude, the Quadrangle Editors of the Year are Maddie Mahoney and Abby Walker. The Review Staffer of the Year Award is presented to non-editors from any grade who consistently display dedication, initiative, and excellence in reporting the news. In recognition of their prolific output, the award goes to a pair of freshmen who quickly established themselves as serious journalists and who consistently produced exceptional work on a variety of important topics. This year's recipients are Ella Piper Claffey and Annie Jones. The Review Editor of the Year Award is presented to an editor other than a member of the editorial board or one of the new editors-in-chief who has shown helpfulness, creativity, and a willingness to learn new skills, all in the pursuit of journalistic excellence. This year's Editor of the Year is a consummate team player, learning new video and Adobe technology, designing pages, and constantly bringing in new ideas and breakfast to the ensemble period. As a design editor, she is equally adept at working independently or in collaboration with others. This year's Review Editor of the Year is Bailey Meyerson. It is fitting that we continue our recognition of excellence this afternoon with community service. The school's guiding principles speak of selfless service as one of the most important attitudes the school can foster in its students. All the magnificent achievements of the student body in so many fields, both academic and extracurricular, count for little unless the results of those achievements are taken out of their original venues and brought forth to the greater community. The St. John's Upper School Community Service Program involves students, faculty, and parents in projects dedicated to serving all levels of our community. A select few students have shown a remarkable passion and dedication to service. The following students will receive the award for excellence in community service: Athika Aziz, Michelle Kai, Veda Chilikapati, Ariana Doss, Russell Lee, Indrani Matra, Afraz Malik, Matthew Perez, Elizabeth Schaefer, Vivian Terry, Rachel Thompson, and Zoe Toy. And now I'd like to announce our prefect election results. Election to serve on the Student Affairs Council is considered the highest honor a student can receive in the upper school. Before I announce our newly elected senior prefects for the 2021-2022 school year, I would like to recognize and thank this year's representatives: Anna Sinner, Thomas Chang, Lauren Fulgham, George Hagel, Rachel Kim, William Stingle, and Emil Vlahos. They work tirelessly to provide student activities and events all year, both virtually and on campus, and we cannot thank them enough for their efforts. It has been a year to remember, thanks in part to their handiwork. The newly elected prefects for the 2021-2022 school year are Stefan Gustafson, Charlie Leach, Lily Pesikoff, Liv Rubenstein, Josh Siegel, and Kate Willie. And your new head prefect is Matthew Perez. Next, awards in history will be read by Russell Harden, Chair of the History Department.
The winners of the Excellence in History Awards are determined by the student's skill in critical, interpretive, and analytical writing, willingness to seek and embrace challenging material, development of global views, and demonstration of genuine appreciation for the subject. For Excellence in History in the 9th grade, finalists are Georgia Andrews, Leo Avalar, Janie Boom, Ella Piper Claffey, and Annie Jones. The awards are presented to Janie Boom and Annie Jones. For Excellence in History in the 10th grade, finalists are Katya Bigman, Jack Bray, Eloise Chapman, Ariana Doss, and Ben Plana-Trachtenberg. The awards are presented to Eloise Chapman and Ben Plana-Trachtenberg. For Excellence in History in the 11th grade, finalists are Wyatt Siprow, Russell Lee, Ayush Suresh, and Diane Yu. The awards are presented to Ayush Suresh and Diane Yu. For Excellence in History in the 12th grade, finalists are Anna Senner, Cross Guillen, Nat Larson, and Campbell Lee. The awards are presented to Cross Guillen and Nat Larson. The Chuck Garwood Award is given in honor of the more than 3 decades of selfless service Charles M. Garwood, much beloved teacher, coach, and administrator, gave to the St. John's community. Recognizing the highest degree of enthusiasm and the great accomplishments of these junior students in the courses and activities of the History Department, this year's finalists are Elliot Amon, Megan Chang, Alejandro Garza, and Matthew Perez. The awards go to Elliot Amon and Alejandro Garza. The Douglas Brown Awards in the Humanities are given in memory of Doug Brown, who served the school for 2 decades as a witty and engaging history teacher, a diplomatic and respected department chairman, a talented director of student and family productions, and as an inspired leader of chapel services. He is remembered best, however, as a man of goodwill and lively humor. Finalists are Natalie Brown, Grace Knockolds, and Meridian Monty. The awards are presented to Grace Knockolds and Meridian Monty. The History Department Chairperson's Award is given to honor those students who have demonstrated a natural talent and sincere interest in a number of course offerings in the History Department. This year, the awards are presented to Piper Edwards and Tasha Savas. Next, the Computer Science and Science Department Awards will be presented by Susan Bigg, Chair of the Science Department.
The Excellence in Computer Science Award is presented annually to the students who have best and most consistently shown a passion for programming and its application. The winners have a strong desire to pursue programming outside of class and enjoy writing programs to address problems in the real world. For Excellence in Computer Science, the finalists are Emily Huang, Ado Ibori, Ryder Swen, and Hanan Wishaw. The award is presented to Emily Huang and Ado Ibori. The Science Awards are given to students who show both a high degree of mastery in their various science courses and boundless enthusiasm for learning the processes, mechanisms, and language of science. Our first award is the George D. Broyles Jr. Award in Biology for First Year Biology. The finalists are Eleanor Dow, Abigail Hindman, Nadia Kara, and Mackenzie Rice. The awards are presented to Abigail Hindman and Mackenzie Rice. For Excellence in Chemistry 1, the finalists are Katja Bigman, Isabella Gidi, Ella Rose, and Addison Spiegel. The awards are presented to Isabella Gidi and Addison Spiegel. For Excellence in AP Chemistry, the finalists are Katina Christensen and Richard Zeng. The award is presented to Katina Christensen. For Excellence in Physics 1, the finalists are Leah Beach, Bo Farnell, Nyla Hartigan, Russell Lee, and Catherine Liu. The awards are presented to Nyla Hartigan and Russell Lee. For Excellence in AP Biology, the finalists are Maria Chen, Jack Goldstein, and Casey Probst. The award is presented to Jack Goldstein. For Excellence in Anatomy and Physiology, the finalists are Carolyn DePino, Ella Calapatu, and Vivian Terry. The award is presented to Carolyn DePino. For Excellence in Organic Chemistry, the finalists are Casey Probst and Gabrielle Solimosi. The award is presented to Casey Probst. For Excellence in Beginning Engineering, the finalists are Blair Davis, Mark Helwig, and Duncan McLaren. The award is presented to Blair Davis. For Excellence in Advanced Engineering, the finalists are Pierce Adeli, Albert He, Gabrielle Solimosi, and James Wang. The awards are presented to Pierce Adeli and Albert He. For Excellence in AP Physics, the finalists are Lauren Aguilar, Barrett Hobbs, and Richard Zeng. The award is presented to Barrett Hobbs. For Excellence in AP Environmental Science, the finalists are Len de la Cruz and John Stokes. The award is presented to John Stokes. For Excellence in Scientific Research and Design, the finalists are Kushal Kandel, Tyler King, and Margot Marinelli. The award is presented to Margot Marinelli. The Excellence in Science Award is presented to those seniors who have excelled in science classes throughout their upper school years. The finalists for this award are Lauren Aguilar, Lainey Chang, Jenny Green, and Tyler King. The awards are presented to Jenny Green and Tyler King. The English and Literature Awards will now be presented by Rachel Weisenstein, English Department Chair.
The Excellence in English Awards honor a passionate, discerning, and elegant engagement with literature and composition, and recognizes a remarkable facility with language. These awards distinguish students who are simultaneously dexterous thinkers, classroom anchors, and risk-takers who elevate the study of English to an art. For Excellence in English 1, the finalists are Mia Basu, Janie Boom, Ella Piper Claffey, and Joey Crane. The awards are presented to Mia Basu and Ella Piper Claffey. For Excellence in English 2, the finalists are Ariana Das, Isabella Gidi, Margot Kadis, and Jacob Stanietsky. The awards are presented to Ariana Das and Margot Kadis. For Excellence in AP English, the finalists are Bo Farnell, Celine Huang, Ramit Kundagrami, and Liv Rubenstein. The awards are presented to Bo Farnell and Liv Rubenstein. For Excellence in English 4, the finalists are Natalie Brown, Tyler King, Ethan Sadia, and Gabrielle Salamosi. The awards are presented to Natalie Brown and Tyler King. The Jared Griffiths Award is given to that freshman or sophomore student who has shown exceptional talent or potential in creative writing in memory of Jared Griffiths, class of 2010, who displayed an extraordinary interest and ability in creative writing. The finalists are Ella Piper Claffey, Molly Hennessy, and Jaya Thekti. This year, the award is presented to Molly Hennessy. The Richard Johnson Award recognizes a St. John's sophomore for those qualities that distinguish Dr. Johnson as a teacher and a person, particularly his love of learning and avid intellectual curiosity. The finalists are Jalen Bradley, Jack Murrah, and Claire Schwanauer. This year's recipient is Jalen Bradley. The Ellen Clayton Garwood Scholarship Award is given to an outstanding writer who has consistently demonstrated unusual imagination and talent in his or her creative works. The finalists are Julia Smith, Ayush Suresh, and Alexa Theophanditis. The award is presented to Alexa Theophanditis. The Bob Moore Award commemorates the former English department chair at St. John's who went on to found the Chinkapin School, which aims to give students from lower income brackets a solid independent school education. The award celebrates the achievements of seniors whose writing has been savvy and sophisticated, insightful, and iconoclastic. The finalists are Anna Prilliman, Nora Jabir, and Ethan Kinsella. The award is presented to Nora Jabir. The Upper School Literary Award is presented to those students who best combine the ability to write superb literary analysis with a facility for synthesizing ideas from a variety of literary works. The finalists are Carly Fisher, Charlotte Guillard, Jeffrey Lee, and Grace Randall. The awards are presented to Carly Fisher and Charlotte Guillard. Next, Martha Childress, chair of the Mathematics Department, will announce the Mathematics Awards.
The recipients of the awards given by the Mathematics Department are positive contributors to their math classes with a range of talents that make them integral to the success of our program. While the students are chosen on the basis of a combination of variables, there are some common denominators that factor into their selection. The degree to which they motivate themselves, the ability to maximize their problem-solving skills, and the constant level of achievement having a high probability of success within the domain of the math classroom. For excellence in geometry, trigonometry honors, the finalists are Georgia Andrews, Nadia Nair, and Andrew Sorak. The award is presented to Andrew Sorak. For excellence in Algebra 2 Advanced, the finalists are Bella Blue, Mac Patterson, and Grace Reste. The award is presented to Grace Reste. For excellence in Algebra 2 Pre-Calculus Honors, the finalists are Alex Adkins, Brandon Lozano, Ben Liu, Jaya Thedke, and Lucia Varma. The awards are presented to Brandon Lozano and Jaya Thedke. For excellence in Pre-Calculus Advanced, the finalists are Megan Chang, Anahi Marquez, and Michelle Simon. The award is presented to Anahi Marquez. For excellence in AP Calculus AB, the finalists are Thomas Chang, Remily Crady, Jack Goldstein, Maddie Mahoney, Nova Manning, Nick Plana Trentenberg, and Deanne Yu. The awards are presented to Thomas Chang, Remily Crady, and Nick Plana Trentenberg. For excellence in AP Calculus BC and Lab, the finalists are Daniel Colson, Catherine Liu, Vikram Shah, and Hannah Woodhouse. The awards are presented to Vikram Shah and Hannah Woodhouse. The James D. Goodrich Award for Excellence in AP Calculus BC 3D is named in honor of a former math teacher and chair of the department. The finalists are Emily Burnett, Nicholas Munoz, and Ashley Yin. The award is presented to Emily Burnett. For excellence in AP Statistics, the finalists are Scott Coe, Russell Lee, Afraz Malik, and Connie Yu. The award is presented to Afraz Malik. For excellence in a combination of differential equations, linear algebra, multivariable calculus, and partial differential equations, the finalists are Tyler King, Russell Lee, Amelia Schubert, and Richard Zhang. The awards are presented to Amelia Schubert and Richard Zhang. The Jesse B. Flansburgh Mathematics Departmental Awards are named in honor of a former chair of the department. The awards are presented to students who are key contributors to their math classes by collaborating with classmates, by sharing insights into problem solving, and by bringing a love of math to class each and every day. The finalists are Lauren Aguilar, Jenny Green, Mary Louise Mannon, Casey Probst, and Nick Sorak. The awards are presented to Lauren Aguilar, Jenny Green, and Nick Sorak. Next, Aline Means, Upper School World Languages Chair, will announce the World Languages Awards.
Good afternoon, buenas tardes, bonjour, ni hao, salwete. Students who have been selected as recipients of awards for excellence in Chinese, French, Latin, or Spanish are dedicated and enthusiastic students who embrace the culture of the target language and are also exceptional speakers, listeners, writers, and readers of the language. These students arrive to class eager to participate, repeatedly challenging themselves to incorporate newly learned vocabulary and grammatical structures in their quest for proficiency and fluency in the language. For excellence in beginning Chinese, the finalists are Bella Hendricks, Anaí Marquez, and Susan Yao. The award is presented to Anaí Marquez. For excellence in advanced Chinese, the finalists are Diane Guo, Liv Rubenstein, and Ashley Yan. The award is presented to Diane Guo. For excellence in French 2, the finalists are Sloan Brinker, Mia Hong, Jack Litton, and Lily Veazey. The award is presented to Lily Veazey. For excellence in French 3, the finalists are Casey Chapman, Adriana Torres Lee Ning, and Ben Plana Trachtenberg. The award is presented to Adriana Torres Lee Ning. For excellence in AP French Language and Culture, the finalists are Eden Ann Bauer, Rachel Hecht, and Lucia Valderrabano. The award is presented to Lucia Valderrabano. For excellence in French Literature and Civilization, the finalists are Charlotte Giard, Nora Jabir, and Nicholas Munoz. The award is presented to Nicholas Munoz. For excellence in Latin 2, the finalists are Eleanor Dow, Tyler Pollack, and Penelope McPherson. The award is presented to Eleanor Dow. For excellence in Latin 3, the finalists are Jonah Goodwine, Sharik Merchant, Andrew Nana. The award is presented to Sharik Merchant. For excellence in Latin 4, the finalists are Zoe Hirschfeld, Emily Huang, and John Matthews Etherington. The award is presented to John Matthews Etherington. For excellence in Spanish 2, the finalists are Ryan Hogan, Kenna Lee, and Sloan Meredith. The award is presented to Kenna Lee. For excellence in Spanish 3, the finalists are Nora Dowdy, Ariana Lee, Grace Rastay, and Ethan Sadia. The award is presented to Ethan Sadia. For excellence in advanced Spanish, the finalists are Katia Bigman, Elizabeth Cox, Morgan Grace, Brad Reisner, Louise Terry, Elizabeth Thomas, Julia Smith, and Hannah Woodhouse. The awards are presented to Katia Bigman, Elizabeth Cox, Julia Smith, and Louise Terry. The next award is a special commendation for outstanding achievement in more than one world language. The Yvette Stork Award is named in honor of a well-loved and respected former member of the World Languages Department who devoted her life to the pursuit of excellence in language acquisition. The finalists are, for this award, Anika Ayub, Sarah Fedorik, Ramit Kundagrami, and Lucia Valderrabano. The award is presented to Ramit Kundagrami. The Fine Arts Awards will now be presented by Bill McDonald, Fine Arts Department Chair.
Through service to ensembles, participation in dramatics, and participation in the classroom, the following awards are presented. In the field of music, Upper School Choir Awards are given to students who demonstrate exemplary conduct, including attendance and preparedness for rehearsals, disciplined enthusiasm in rehearsals, and focused expressive performances. These students exhibit a genuine passion for singing and a commitment to personal growth and development as singers and musicians. Finalists for the outstanding contribution to Les Chanteuses Choir are Isabella Guidi, Maggie Henneman, and Grace Reste. The award goes to Maggie Henneman. Finalists for the G. Alex Kevin Award for Outstanding Contribution to Chorale are Lauren Aguilar and Jenny Green. And the award goes to Jenny Green. Finalists for the Janet Scarcella Award for Outstanding Service to Cantori are Abigail Pogue and Gabrielle Salamosi. This year's award is presented to Abigail Pogue. The award for excellence in Philharmonia goes to a student who shows outstanding musicianship, willingness to go above and beyond the expectation, reliability, and leadership. Finalists for outstanding contribution to Philharmonia strings are Molly Hennessy and Claire Schwanauer. The award is presented to Molly Hennessy. The award for excellence in the upper school chamber string goes to a student who shows outstanding musicianship, willingness to go far beyond expectations, reliability, and leadership. The finalists for the award for excellence in upper school chamber school strings are Albert He and Connie Yu. The award is presented to Connie Yu. The finalists for outstanding participation in the upper school wind ensemble are Farine Duca, Jack Goldstein, and Anna Prilleman. The award is presented to Jack Goldstein. The finalists for outstanding participation in jazz band are Jack Ben Shoshan and Lena Hansen and Luke Westmark. And the award is presented to Luke Westmark. The Sumner's Music Award is presented to an outstanding senior who has exhibited exceptional musicianship in more than one area of music, as recognized by the upper school music faculty and ensemble directors. The award is given in memory of the Reverend Thomas W. Sumners, a founder of St. John's School, who served for 33 years as rector of St. John the Divine Episcopal Church. This year, the award is presented to Casey Probst. The Excellence in Digital Application in Video Award is presented to the student who has shown outstanding leadership as well as knowledge of all aspects of filmmaking. Finalists for this award are Adley Halligan, Avery Vaughn, and Emil Vlahos. This year's award is presented to Emil Vlahos. The finalists for Excellence in Visual Arts Award are Nu Chu, Charlotte Guillard, and Evie Vu. This year, the award goes to Charlotte Guillard. Students receiving the Fine Arts Dance Awards possess the individual drive to be a dancer through passion, diligence, and self-confidence. These dancers not only exhibit a sense of consideration and respect for all required ensemble work, but high esteem towards other ensemble members as well. The finalists for dance for Caprice One are Ella Piper Claffey, Mia Hirschfield, and Lorna Morris. The award goes to Ella Piper Claffey. The finalists in dance for Caprice 2 are Bella Blue, Aspen Collins, and Addison McKinney. The award is presented to Bella Blue. The finalists in dance for Caprice 3 are Mia Basu, Sophia Chan, and Catherine Wong. And the award is presented to Sophia Chan. The finalists in dance for Tripsichore are Olivia Doan, Kate Mornier, and Connie Yu. And the award goes to Kate Mornier. In the field of theater, the Johnny Cake Production Award is selected by the directors and presented to the student or students who have shown a tireless spirit of participation and a long history of leadership in the areas of production. This year, the award goes to Natalie Brown. The Mr. J Director's Choice Award is selected by the directors of our shows and presented to that student who best represents the highest degree of theater etiquette, rehearsal discipline, personal standards, and artistic commitment. The award is given in honor of Mr. Thomas J's 34 years of dedication to the theater program at St. John's. The finalists for this award are Nicole Doyle, Sophia Grun, and Nura Jabir. This year, the award is given to Sophia Grun. The Allen Lake Chidsey Fine Arts Award is presented to that person or persons who have exhibited an outstanding interest in and made superior contributions to Johnny Cake Productions. Finalists for the award are Katina Christensen and Meridian Monty. The award is presented to Meridian Monty. This year, we have a student who has earned lifetime membership in the Johnny Cake Association. The highest award given by Johnny Cake, life membership acknowledges superior contributions of selfless service to the organization over the student's career at St. John's School. This year, we would like to honor Meridian Monty with membership in this prestigious association. The Fine Arts Department Award is presented to that person whose overall contributions to several aspects of the Fine Arts program at St. John's School have enriched the life of the school community. This award goes to Carly Fisher. The Athletic Achievement Awards will now be announced by Vince Arduini, Athletics Director.
The Athletic Achievement Award recognizes senior student athletes who have distinguished themselves by participating in 3 sports during their junior and senior years. It is indeed rare in today's athletic world of specialization to find athletes who contribute as 3-sport participants. Today, we recognize and congratulate 2 student athletes as recipients of the 2021 Athletic Achievement Award who truly exemplify service to Maverick athletics: Henry Miller and Josh Schwartz. Over the past several years, St. John's School and the athletic department has been honored to have had several graduating student athletes who successfully navigated the college recruiting process and made the decision to compete athletically at the NCAA level. The class of 2021 is no different. Today, we recognize and congratulate 29 students who have committed to their college choice and will represent their school on the fields of play. Elliot Anton, lacrosse, Swanee. Jack Ben Shoshan, baseball, Rice. George Caldwell, football, Swanee. Katina Christensen, lacrosse, Dartmouth. Roe Crawford, lacrosse, Swarthmore. Ainsley Dotson, swimming, Wesleyan. Piper Edwards, field hockey, Dartmouth. Maya Estrella, softball, Swarthmore. Matt Fleming, baseball, Washington and Lee. Kai Flowers, swimming and diving, Fordham. Charlotte Gillard, water polo, Harvard. Jack Goldstein, baseball, University of Chicago. Ketcher Halligan, baseball, McClellan. Matthew Hensel, swimming, Middlebury. Carter Hollingsworth, soccer, Amherst. Leighton Howell, baseball, Trinity University. Sebastian Jimenez, wrestling, Duke. Eric Johnson, football, RPI. Tyler Kennedy, field hockey, University of Virginia. Tyson Luna, baseball, Amherst. Georgiana Matthews, swimming, Swarthmore. Grace Knuckles, field hockey, Johns Hopkins. Jules Nunn, basketball, Trinity University. Olivia O'Reilly, soccer, Middlebury. Jackson Peaks, basketball, Rice. Jim Roush, football, University of Chicago. Josh Schwartz, cross country, Tufts. Emil Vlahos, football, University of Chicago. And Kirk Waller, baseball, University of Chicago. The cum laude recipients will now be inducted by Dwight Ralston, cum laude chapter president.
The Cum Laude Society was founded in 1906 to recognize scholastic achievement in leading secondary schools in the same way that distinguished students are honored by Phi Beta Kappa at the university level. Initiation into cum laude is the most significant academic award given by the school since admission to the society indicates academic excellence over the course of one's entire high school career. The following students are to be inducted into the Cum Laude Society today: Christopher Agarwal, Lauren Aguilar, Natalie Brown, Lainey Chang, Edward Chen, Katina Christensen, Aidan Dowd, Charlotte Giard, Jenny Green, Rachel Hecht, Barrett Hobbs, Carter Hollingsworth, Noura Jabir, Ria Kamat, Rachel Kim, Tyler King, Scott Coe, Meridian Monty, Grace Knuckles, Abigail Pogue, Anna Prilliman, Casey Probst, Grace Randall, Ethan Sadia, Amelia Schweppert, Julia Smith, Gabrielle Solomosi, Eric Strawn, Ayush Suresh, Alexa Theophanides, Nina Varma, Luke Witten, Angela Chu, Connie Yu. The distinguished academic record you have made at school has won your membership in the Cum Laude Society, a group of scholars whose purpose is to recognize excellence in academic work. As you pursue your further education, it is our expectation that you will accept the honor of membership as a responsibility to make some real contribution to humanity's ongoing search for a greater understanding of itself, its world, and its society. It is our further expectation that you will conduct yourselves in accordance with the motto of the Society, which is excellence, justice, and honor. The keys and certificates you will receive are testimony to our recognition of your current success and our expectation of your continued achievement in the future. And now Hollis Amley will announce this year's Maverick Award recipients.
The Maverick Award is a 5-pointed star, each point of the star symbolizing one of the 5 precepts and principles of the St. John's community. Number 1, care for others, school community, and self. Number 2, courtesy and consideration. Number 3, honesty. Number 4, loyalty and spirited devotion. And number 5, dignity. This award, determined by a vote of the faculty, is given to students in grades 9 through 12 who embrace and embody the qualities we seek to foster at St. John's. For Class 9, Blair Davis. Blair is a bright light in the classroom and all around campus in each activity in which she participates. Whether she is playing on the varsity soccer team, serving as the ComServe liaison for her advisory, contributing to a AAAG meeting, competing in a debate tournament, giving a tour of the SJS campus to a new family, or writing thank you notes to healthcare workers during COVID, Blair is exceptionally generous and committed. As one teacher writes, Blair is who she is and does what she does with the utmost integrity and humility. She makes us all better. Georgia Andrews. One SJS member commented, "It's really hard to be negative when Georgia is around. Her genuine optimism is contagious." Enthusiastically, Georgia contributes in and out of the classroom, whether on the field hockey turf, attending a JAG meeting, serving as the SAC freshman president, or organizing a textbook drive as ComServe liaison. And even though it seems like there is not much time left in her day, Georgia still has the capacity to play mom of her advisory group, making sure each person in the advisory is doing okay. Thank you for your patient and positive leadership. Thomas Center. During freshman orientation, we learned that Thomas welds in his spare time. However, after only 1 year in the upper school, he has also helped to forge an even stronger SJS community through his kindness, articles in the Review, and an unbelievably dry sense of humor. As one teacher remarks, never one to complain, Thomas dutifully gets the job done. He lifts us all up by just being who he is. Thank you, Thomas. Thomas Gomez. In describing Thomas's involvement this year, a teacher explained, Thomas takes his passions and turns them into opportunities to pull people together and build community around him. And just like his lively personality, he has cannonballed into all parts of campus life with a zealous splash. In only 1 year at St. John's, Thomas is already an earnest class contributor, a dedicated football and lacrosse teammate, a regular participant at Latinos Unidos and the Multiracial Affinity Group, an engaged community service member, and a strategic fantasy sports club enthusiast. Thank you for diving into SJS feet first. We've all benefited from your gusto. For Class 10, Ariana Das. When Ariana speaks, students and faculty alike want to listen. Her words foster positivity, inclusion, and support. Additionally, Ariana not only holds high expectations for herself, she lives up to every single one of them and often exceeds them. Whether she is collaborating with peers, setting goals for herself in track or on the soccer field, or working with the Women of Color Affinity Group. Leader, loyal friend, and phenomenal community member, Ariana is already strengthening St. John's simply by her presence. Drew Adams. Whether sharing a historical anecdote or meme, working a math problem at the board, or hanging out with friends, Drew's sharp wit, calming influence, and conscientious spirit buoy everyone who was around him. As one teacher remarked, it doesn't matter what time of day it is, Drew's positive energy is always present. His glass is always half full. St. John's appreciates your infectious cheer and wonderful ability to put an optimistic spin on everything, particularly during a difficult school year. Thank you. Jonah Goodwine. Even with a mask on, Jonah's joyful engagement in the life of St. John's is noticed by all. As vice president of his class, he is innovative and looks for ways to improve the daily life of his peers. In the classroom, Jonah is a lively learner and displays wonder as he confronts new concepts and challenges. Whether he is thinking about tech, running on the cross-country team, playing basketball, or adapting a Shakespearean scene as Macbeth throwing a New Year's Eve party, Jonah invests wholeheartedly and authentically in all of his SJS endeavors. Thank you. Oliver Lynn. Leader, mentor, and perpetually helpful. These are the words that are often used to describe Oliver in the classroom, on the debate team, during a ComServe project, or while running cross-country, even in the very early morning. And at the core of this is not the desire to be in the spotlight, but to grow and be of service to others. It's not uncommon to find Oliver connecting people daily, whether he's inviting others to student life opportunities or sharing a puzzle or a riddle with his advisory. Through his cheer and humility, Oliver has helped to knit us closer together this year. Thank you. Grace Roustet. Grace truly lives out her name. Around campus, she is genuine, kind, poised, and smiles at all times. Whether working on a chemistry lab, singing in Les Chanteuses, or participating in an English discussion, Grace balances intellectual curiosity with making the learning environment fun. As one teacher remarks, Grace is a winning combination of brilliance and goofiness. She not only elevates others' abilities, but also their spirits. For Class 11, Beau Farnell. Beau is a social chameleon. No matter what group he is in, he fits in seamlessly and elevates the conversation and performance of his peers. At the foundation of these affable intersections is care, respect, and a wicked sense of humor. Around campus, one can find Bo helping a peer with a difficult concept, de-stressing friends with laughter, playing in Claremont air, wearing an XXL sweatshirt that doubles as a snuggly, or holding the door open for advisees and classmates until the last one has exited. As one teacher exclaimed, Bo is one of the most genuine and authentic students I know. Diane Yu. While you may think Diane is quiet at first sight, once you meet her, you know she is your greatest cheerleader, literally and figuratively. Whether pepping up the stands at a football game, dancing in terpsichore, or leading a debate meeting, Diane is an extraordinarily joyful and essential member. Additionally, her keen interest in social justice and community service is evident in her classroom comments, essay writing, and actions around campus and beyond. Diane's effervescence and uplifting spirit provides support and inspiration to those around her. Thank you. Elizabeth Cox. If sunshine were a person, it'd be Elizabeth. Perennially upbeat, she marches to her optimistic beat and causes others to find happiness as a result. One teacher describes, Elizabeth is happiest when she can make sure that everyone around her is happy too. Whether cheering, hitting a volley on the tennis court, welcoming a new faculty member, or telling a self-effacing story to a friend, Elizabeth has helped us all find silver linings and the light behind the clouds during a complex and difficult year. Thank you. Liv Rubenstein. It starts with her footwear. Liv doesn't just walk through the storied cloisters, she skates confidently and gleefully down the hallways, into PRISM meetings, and through classroom conversations in her trademark wheelie shoes. Yet while we all adore her carefree individualism, what makes Liv particularly fierce and unique is that her vibrancy is undergirded by conscientiousness and grit. As one faculty member declares, Liv's attitude is an amazing combination of academic curiosity and not taking herself too seriously. Thank you for the enthusiasm and care you bring to St. John's each day. Lucia Valderrabano. Delightful, collaborative, and persistent are often used to describe Lucia and her engagement at St. John's, but the word that is most often used is compassionate. Her warm-hearted and bright disposition is felt by teachers, coaches, teammates, and friends alike, whether she is asking a thoughtful question, working in a group, or helping to pick up balls after tennis practice. Thank you for putting others before yourself and always with a smile. Class 12. Thomas Chang. Tomas! Tomas! Yes, Thomas has admirers on 2 continents. In South America, he became a favorite among the children in Costa Rica, who followed him around like a shadow. Funny, kind, approachable, Thomas was the volunteer who would willingly lend a hand to any job, play any game with the children, and do whatever needed doing. And in the United States, more specifically at St. John's, Thomas is that multifaceted leader, athlete, poet, photographer, filmmaker and editor, and engaging student who enlivens our classrooms, hallways, SAC meetings, and athletic venues. Gracias, Tomas, for your thoughtful and empathetic service to the school. Carolyn DePino. Have you ever met someone who makes every conversation, every activity, every class better just by being there? Whose earnest engagement, obvious interest, nuanced and thoughtful contributions, and radiant empathy enhances every interaction? Well, that's Carolyn. So it comes as no surprise that teachers, staff, and students of all ages have come to think of her as part of the heart and soul of St. John's. Always mindful of her many intellectual and personal gifts, she is the individual who keeps social justice, fair play, and care for people at the center of her world. The world needs more Carolyns. Thank you. Lauren Fulgham. Energetic and kind, Lauren is the leader who knows the way and shows the way, intellectually, emotionally, ethically, and always with kindness. In the classroom, she is sharp, diligent, and humble, showing an uncanny ability to make connections between details and big ideas. And this deep-seated love of learning is what makes her a standout amongst so many exceptional students at St. John's. A bright spot in anyone's day, Lauren looks for opportunities to help others through SAC and community service, and even by serving up ice cream at Baskin-Robbins. As one instructor noted, Lauren is the real deal. Jenny Green. Who do you know who has pursued an independent study project linking artificial intelligence with language fluency? Who has co-written an opera, composing the libretto and music, performing all the vocal parts herself? Who combines her own thirst for knowledge with helping others as a volunteer tutor for children of essential workers? Who is a counselor for the Women in STEM camp, encouraging others to share her love of science, engineering, and math? And who does all of this with wisdom, maturity, compassion, a humble spirit, and joy? Our own Jenny Green, that's who. We are certain that her many talents will take her to new heights and will better any place she's in. Thank you. Cross Guillen. Whenever someone mentions Cross, words like authentic, caring, respectful, generous, and outgoing are the first that are voiced. While all of these sterling characteristics certainly apply, they don't fully encompass the depth of his determination in the classroom, the love of school and family, the joy in serving others, the knowledge that there is much to be grateful for every day. A leader of the Unity Council and beyond in the community, Cross brings people together, encourages them to speak, helps them identify, and also to work towards common goals and make sure everyone is seen and heard. Cross is a doer, a thinker, a leader, a true maverick. Anna Prilliman. With boundless curiosity, Anna is an open-minded seeker of truth. Her calm exterior is coupled with an inner fire to make things better. With a radar that hones in on those in need, Anna has consistently stepped up to help her family, her school, and her community. But what most sets Anna apart from many of her age is her almost insatiable curiosity about what is happening in her world, ethically and socially, with her own finely tuned compass that always points towards commitment to bettering the world around her. Humble, putting thoughts into action, and eager to celebrate the accomplishments of others over her own, Anna is set to become a key leader in whatever path she chooses. Rahul Rupani. In every class, when Rahul crosses the threshold, whether early in the morning or later in the afternoon, he cheerfully greets and acknowledges his teachers, and then he says hello to others as he goes to his seat. And that's when Rahul gets down to business. To him, learning is a privilege, and being at St. John's is an honor. And he does not want to squander 1 minute of the experience. As an Eagle Scout, budding journalist, volunteer at Breakthrough Houston, and software designer for underserved students, Rahul dedicates himself to being physically and mentally fit, holding himself to the highest standard. And in turn, he elevates those around him. Motivated, innovative, thoughtful, and kind, Rahul stands out for his leadership, scholarship, and as a truly wonderful human being. Thank you, Rahul. And now we'll move on to our named awards. The Brenda Aquino Memorial Award is given annually to a St. John's ninth grader who shows the greatest potential for growth in service and leadership. Named in honor of Brenda Aquino, who served the St. John's community for 3 years with grace, humility, and a servant's heart, the recipient of this award is an individual most likely to choose a path in life that is reflective of Brenda's desire to use her gifts to make the world a better place. The recipient's name will be placed on a memorial plaque located in the Fairbanks Family Servery as a reminder and tribute to the exemplary life of service that Brenda led. This year's award recipient is Hamad Yunus. Our next award is dedicated in memory of Will McCone, a student at St. John's who passed away on November 24, 2018, after fighting a long battle with an inoperable brain tumor. The Will McCone Class of 2020 Maverick Award is presented annually to that member of Class 11 who best exemplifies the combination of Will's outstanding personal attributes and his deep commitment to serving others. His legacy is best summarized in the wording of an institutional award he received in 2017. Will is that student who is a game changer, one whose very presence in our classrooms, hallways, and on the baseball diamond elevates the level of performance, the level of positive vibe, and the level of mature perspective. This year, the award goes to Ramit Kundagrami. The Gray Marsh SAC Service Award was designed to recognize that member of the St. John's community who has made the most important and consistent contributions to the Student Affairs Council. The St. John's Student Affairs Council would like to recognize Lauren Fulgham with the Gray Marsh SAC Service Award for her endless dedication to the Student Affairs Council. The E.K. and Ann Saul Scholarship is presented in honor of our former headmaster and his wife. Selected by the Scholarship Committee, the 48th recipient of the award and scholarship is Shahriar Jaffrey. The Daniel J. Stark Award is given to a student who has contributed to St. John's in unusually innovative and creative ways with joy and kindness to others that make his contributions particularly valued. The award is presented in memory of Daniel Justin Stark, class of 1997, to honor his creative and joyous approach to life and its challenges. This year, the award is presented to Nina Varma. The Richard Green Memorial Award is presented annually to that student or students who best represented spirited devotion to the school as evidenced by a vote of the upper school student body. This year's award goes to Piper Edwards. The James J. Murphy Award is presented to that upper school student whose courtesy, sense of humor, kindness to others, and loyalty to the school have been a source of inspiration to others and whose very presence has helped make St. John's a better place in which to live. Selected by a vote of the upper school faculty, this award is presented this year to Anna Center. The Colonel H. Grant Taylor Jr. MD Leadership Award is given to that senior who best exemplifies during his or her career at St. John's the qualities of leadership shown by H. Grant Taylor, a St. John's class of 1963 alumnus. Dr. Taylor led by example and was known for his honesty, his passion for learning, his care for others, and a pursuit of all that is good. This award, which includes a grant, is presented to the student who, like Dr. Taylor, inspires, challenges, and leads his or her peers to do the same. This year, the award goes to Natalie Brown. The H. Scott Cavan III Memorial Scholarship Award is given to that senior who best exemplifies during his or her career at St. John's the qualities of character and achievement exhibited by Scotty Cavan while he was a student here from 1992 to 2004. Those character traits include a passion for learning, teamwork, good sportsmanship, humility, compassion for others, a positive attitude, integrity, a strong work ethic, and a drive for excellence in academics, athletics, and leadership. The award, which includes a college scholarship grant, is presented to that senior student who, as Scotty did, serves as a role model to inspire others in a similar manner. This year, the award goes to Katina Christensen. Unlike the previous awards, which are presented annually, the Headmaster's Award is only given when members of the St. John's community have shown extraordinary leadership and service that go above and beyond the outstanding contributions that many at St. John's perform on a daily basis. This year, the Headmaster's Awards are given to 2 exceptional leaders and community servants, Meridian Monty and Marco Stix. Thank you and congratulations to you all. Before we conclude today's program, I have a few announcements. If you were an award recipient today, you may pick up your award at Mrs. Lakey's desk until the last day of school. Some awards have not yet been engraved. Those awards will be engraved over the summer and mailed home. Today's program absolutely would not have gone so smoothly if it were not for a few very important people. Please join me in thanking Martha Childress, Susan Munson, Helen McDaniel, Bailey Duncan, Anthony Lakey, and Becky Lakey for the extraordinary time and effort they put into today's ceremony. Again, I'd like to congratulate all of today's honorees and commend each one of you for your hard work and contributions this year. I wish you all a smooth finish to the school year and a great, and most importantly, a safe summer. Thank you for joining us today.